Hey everybody, it's your girl Hope, aka the Queen of Flavors, and I'm going to show you how to make some Louisiana Roux. That's right, I said it, Louisiana Roux. I know you've been seeing all kind of videos on how to make it, which that is the way you make it, but I always put my own little twist, of course, flavor to it. That's what us Louisianans do. So I'm gonna start with a cup of vegetable oil. Let's get it here. Okay, so we're gonna start with a cup of vegetable oil. I always put my burner on medium. You don't want to burn the roux because it's already like you're already like burning the flour, so you really don't want to burn the roux. Then it will really taste the burnt. So I use a cup of vegetable oil, which that's what I'm using right now, vegetable oil. You can use any type of oil. Just let it get hot. Then we're going to add the flour, half a cup at a time. Because you don't want to keep adding flour, then adding grease, and adding flour and adding grease. Me personally, I always add my own seasonings to my roux. You don't have to add it. Basically, all you need for Louisiana roux is grease, flour, and a pot. That's all you need. But you can add your own flavors later. But I add garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of Cajun seasoning. And you know we like that spice out here. So I got to put some pepper in there. So let's let this get hot. And like I said, once it get hot, I'm going to add the flour, which is all-purpose flour. You can use any brand. I mean, it is what it is. The roux is a very important part of making a gumbo and making a stew. That's the only two things I use a dark roux for. I mean, you can make a light roux to make macaroni and cheese, fettuccines, and you know, roux to go with your meat. But I'm going to teach you how to make a dark roux to make gumbo, which is like one of the number one things Louisiana is famous for, and stew. A lot of you probably ate gumbo from like the New Orleans area, which they make it like with gumbo filet. That is not how you make roux. That's how they make it. But when you come to like the country part of Louisiana, baby, I'm telling you, you compare their gumbo to our gumbo, and you gonna be like, baby, we ain't going to New Orleans. Shit, we about to go over there down to Lafayette, Eunice, or somewhere and get some of that real seasoned gumbo, some of that real seasoned roux. So we got a little sizzle here. Let's see what they got going on. Drop a little. We're almost there. And I also want you to like and subscribe to my channel because I will, as of 2021, I will be posting more videos on how to cook real Cajun food with some good seasoning. Like, yeah, with the yeah. About to go live. I'm going to show you how to make a gravy. As you can see, I have a cast iron skillet because these are the best, like the best to cook with. You can even bake with it. You know what I'm saying? That cornbread come out like, whoo, golden brown smashing when you bake it in that pan. So this is like my go-to pan that I like to use. But you will see in my other videos what I use here. And seeing how they posting these days. Everybody want to learn how to make roux. Okay. Well, we're going to make some roux, baby. We're going to make some roux. We are going to make some roux. So I'm going to go ahead on and add my first half cup. Of course, I'm going to need more, but do my first half cup of all-purpose flour. And keep in mind, you guys, this is very, very hot. I'm talking about it'll burn your skin off. This is how hot roux is. It's very dangerous. So I wouldn't let my kids make it. I wouldn't. Be very careful when preparing roux. You know what I'm gonna need? No. Now y'all hear my smoke detector go off. That's because of the roux. Again, you will be burning flour and grease together. That's all you're doing. And you see, with this color right here, you can use it for making cheese thicker. Like your macaroni and cheese. If you make your macaroni and cheese from scratch, you can always start with a little roux. Not as much as this, especially if you're just making it for 4 or 5 family members. You use a little roux, then you add your cheeses and your whipping cream and stuff in it. But this is not the color we're looking for. We need something that is more brown, darker. It's a little tan color. So I already added a cup of flour, which is 2 half cups, of course. I'm gonna go ahead on and add another half a cup because you do need it to be thick. And I'm using a whisk because I don't like those big old clumps in my roux. Now, okay, we have it a little thick. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some Cajun seasoning. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Oh, hold up. I got something else in there. Gotta get all that because I love garlic and onion powder. I mean, you're going to see me put this in everything. And some crushed red peppers just for the spice. And we're going to whisk that in. Again, do not put your pot on high heat. It's going to cause the roux to burn a little too fast. So from here, we're just going to continue to stir and cook the roux down. Don't let it stick to the bottom too much. See that? Oh, the smell is so good. So good. So after this cools down, after I finish this video, this is just part 1. I'm going to do a part 2. And I'm going to make a shrimp and egg stew for you. Shrimps and eggs. It's just boiled eggs in the stew. A stew is a thicker gravy from a gumbo. Very delicious. And I'm going to make some coleslaw. Because I can't eat stew without coleslaw. Just like I can't eat gumbo without potato salad. Like, I don't know, it ain't gonna be right. So I gotta have the 2. I must have the 2. How it kind of got brown at the bottom. Go ahead on and stir it. Again, this is not the color we need. Go ahead on and lower my fire a little bit. Because you don't want those little dark spots in there. Pieces. I have a few of them, but it's fine. open. Send somebody to the door. We getting there. We getting there. Huh?
It's not going to work.
Zern? It don't want to work? Go get it.
It's just the rocks. It's the rocks now.
Just hit it. Go get it. Mom will show you. He try his best not to do his zern yet. Look.
What is this?
Roux, back up. Back up. Very high.
I'm
Back
going
up.
to take some.
You have to make this stew.
Huh?
You have to make this stew.
Bit. See ya. See ya, yo.
Here, see, baby. And just touch the rock. Don't try to do nothing else.
Watch. Oh, why can't the internet do that? Do something in Mama.
Give it here. Go get it because you're going to do that zern.
Here.
Alright, we're just going to keep on mixing it. As you can see, the color is coming. Some people use, this is like a light brown roux. Some people use this to put in it like they meat, they gravy and stuff. I always cook my gravy from the bottom of the pot, you know. I don't use this color. Some people use this color for their gumbo. I like mine a little darker, which enhances the flavor. And you do have to let this cool down before you try to put it in some water. Remember, it's hot grease and flour. See how the grease comes out of the flour when you hit that pot?
Let me see. Oh, I can see, Mama.
This thing just move back up. I'm going to lower it one more time. So my color is almost there.
My color is almost there to my face.
Here, Chase. Here. And you don't want to ever leave sight of your roux. If you turn around and do something for like a couple of seconds, that's fine. But so far, for going walk around the house or do something else, I wouldn't leave it unless you have it on a very, very, very low heat, because it will burn. It's going to burn to where, like, yeah, you can't use it. You're going to have to start all over again. What you need help with? Get that zern. I'm about to spank you. That's what's about to happen. You're going to need some help. Watch. Think you're about to go play outside and you didn't do your homework? All right. You're only child. Think he can get away with everything. But you know, you got to put your foot down. Especially when you're a single mother. Think they can run all over your bad little eyes, and he give me some time, but when it come down to school, like I've been telling them, knowledge is power, baby. Gotta do your lesson. You take whatever they want from you, baby, but they can't take your education away from you. I need everybody to remember that. And you're never too old to gain more knowledge. Never. Never too old. If you can't read, listen to it. They have audio books everywhere. A lot of them free online. Stop procrastinating. I procrastinated for years and years and years. Ashamed. Years and years. But guess what? It's on and popping out, and mark my words. What I'm telling you. Y'all gonna see Queen of Flavors. Y'all gonna see my motivations. Y'all gonna be like, wow, she said that. And it's my first video, my first cooking video. She said that. All I need you to do is like and subscribe, baby, and watch my work. I have so many business ventures written down in a book that I played around with, because the enemy kept attacking my mind, telling me what I couldn't do. I wasn't good enough for it. Well, guess what? I prayed. I used the word to fight my attacks, and I'm still using it. I'm still learning. The word, God's word, is our weapon against the enemy. The enemy gonna fill your mind up with all kind of stuff. Make you think this, make you think that. They ain't even real. And don't beat yourself up. I beat myself up too about the things I did in my life. It is what it is, and I'm keeping it pushing. You feel me? I'm not letting all this good talent, this good creativity go to waste. They not gonna bury me with all my great ideas. I promise you that. Promise you that. All right, we coming up on that color. Let me see. About the same color, huh? Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like a little darker. I'm gonna cook it about a minute longer. And you see, it's just me and my son, so this is all I need. And this here, what I started doing is my leftovers, like after we eat and everything, I usually take it and I bring it to the homeless people in my city. That's something that God put on my heart for me to do. Yup. He working with me. I'm a work in progress. I'm going to get there. And they be happy too. They be happy. So I'm going to just find, like, I'm going to try to get those containers. They're a little bit more expensive, but I'm going to try to get those black containers with the tops. Instead of those to-go plates all the time, like especially for this gumbo, I'm going to have to get some jars or something to bring it to them. Because you'll be surprised how many hungry people they have in this world, like that's actually not on the streets, but in a house. You'll be surprised. And I don't mind. That's a whole nother different conversation for me. Like, I'm going to have an organization that's going to help people, definitely feed them. I just got to start somewhere, and this is where my heart told me to start. Here. Hope you've been cooking. I've been cooking since I was 8 years old. 8 years old. Yes. Been throwing down, baby. Like, yeah with the yeah. My mama make them sweet dough pies, though. I'm going to put y'all on that at another time. Not your mama pies. You feeling me? Alright, so we are here. This is the color that it should be. As you can see, we do have to let it cool down before we use the roux. Let's take the phone down. Okay, so this is the roux. This is how it should look. And again, it's just flour, grease, and I put garlic powder, onion powder, some Cajun spices, and some red pepper flakes for a little spice in mine. So, see? So what we're gonna do is to let this roux cool down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the roux cool down. And then I'm going to come back later on and I'm going to make a shrimp and egg stew. I'm going to have shrimp, eggs, and potatoes in it. And then I'm going to cook a coleslaw on the side. And I'm going to show you how we get down here in Louisiana. I'm going to cook a gumbo another day. It's hot outside, so I don't want no gumbo. Stew is my son's favorite, by the way. But don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Because, again, I'm going to be coming to you with some more flavors and some more dishes. And I'm going to even try other people's recipes, you know, and put my own little flavor to it. At one point in time, I gave up meat. I know a little vegan stuff, you know. Well, almost vegan because I still use milk and cheese. But I'm going to throw all that in there. I'm going to throw all that in there, baby. We're going to have a ball. We're going to have a ball. We're going to cook. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about some inspirational stuff. We're going to get on our stuff. You understand? Ladies, please hear me. If you woke up this morning, men too, if you woke up this morning, you have a purpose to be here. You still got time. Don't ever give up on your dreams because I'm not. Nah. Like, subscribe. Don't forget part 2. Shrimp and egg stew coming right at you from your girl, Queen of Flavors.